Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. What a double header we have seen yesterday, and I'm sure there were many heartbroken fans out there in the cricketing world because everybody were expecting one end at Visakhapatnam, Sunrisers can pull it off against the Delhi Capitals, but it went the other way round. In the evening, we have seen an upset again. Rajasthan in their home ground, Guwahati, have made Chennai Super Kings taste the defeat for the second consecutive time in last 3 days. So, with that being said, I have two beautiful gentlemen joining me today. One is Arnush Sharma and one is Sagar from Bangalore. Arnush is all the way from Ladakh. Jammu, I believe. Yeah. So, welcome both of you gentlemen for quick Zenify review of CSK versus RR and Delhi Capitals against Sunrisers Hyderabad. So first, we'll talk about the afternoon match which has exactly happened in Visakhapatnam between Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Delhi Capitals. Sagar, first I want to come to you. What happened to Sunrisers Hyderabad?
I think with Sunrisers Hyderabad, it's the old saying. I think in Kannada it goes that ಅತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕುಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಮೃತ ಅನ್ನೋ ವಿಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So what it basically means is that if you have a lot of overconfidence in yourself, and if you keep doing the things that is working for you again and again, that will at the end of the day it will backfire to you as well. So I
Correct.
think Sunrisers are overdoing with their approach of maximizing every ball or with that aggressive intent. Somewhere it is important that if you have to read the pitch, you have to play according to the pitch as well. So yesterday's pitch, it wasn't the usual highway pitch which Sunrisers get in their home ground as well. So I think it is important. The main thing of cricket is that you have to play the pitch. You do not have to always go with one set mindset. So it is important that going forward, they have to think about. Firstly, they have to assess the conditions. Obviously, that in the first 2 overs, 2 to 3 overs, I think they have such good experienced batsmen out there with the likes of Travis Head, and then Abhishek Sharma is not a newbie now. He's also been playing a lot of cricket around. So they will basically understand in the first 2 overs that how basically the pitch is playing, and according to that, they can assess the conditions and play. And I think even some of the shots that, especially Nitish Kumar Reddy played, I think at that moment it was totally unnecessary from him. He shouldn't have, gone for that kind of an aggressive shot as well. And when it comes to Abhishek Sharma, it was unfortunate. Yeah, and Travis said again, it came down to the matchup as well. Again, it was Mitchell Stark who got him out, and then even Mitchell Stark also in the post match, he jokingly said that that's the reason Head is not taking strike against him when Mitchell Stark is coming to bowl. So overall, if I have to say about Sunrisers, the main thing is they have to change their mindset a bit, assess the conditions, and then go ahead with their aggressive intent.
Exactly. I mean, you have rightly called this match scenarios like the way Travis had got out against Stark, like bowling those bouncers and facing him, and they both play for Australia and they know each other very well. And ultimately, Mitchell Stark has the last laugh against the Hyderabad, especially picking those fifers as well. Now, Arnush, I'll come to you. The way Mitchell Stark executed his deliveries, the way Mitchell Stark was actually performing for Delhi Capitals. I mean, everybody thought he could actually cross 10 CR in the auction, but ultimately they got him less than that at 7 crores, which is very reasonable for a player of that caliber. So what do you want to talk about the Delhi Capitals execution against the mighty Sunrisers?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say that Mitchell Stark is the nemesis of SRH.
Correct,
Because the simple reason that whenever he faces SRH, he gets rid of Travis Head every single time.
correct.
And as Sagar mentioned, that it was a matchup that worked perfectly well. As Travis Head, for the first time, he hit a boundary of Mitchell Stark. Look at the way Stark has dominated Travis Head.
Correct.
So, first of all, credit to Delhi Capitals because they gave Mitchell Stark 3 overs in the power play, despite knowing that he's their main bowler that is coming in the ranks. And first of all, like Mitchell Stark, used the pitch this time pretty well, because as you have seen, Mitchell Stark bowls full in the first overs, first coming of overs, because of the swing and seam that he generates. But because he understood the pitch, this was not the highway kind of pitch, or as in Vizag,
That track,
the
yeah.
uh, pitch always favors batsmen. But this time, the day game and the conditions were such that the ball was stopping off the pitch. So Mitchell Stark correctly predicted it, and bowled proper line and length, proper line length, and then executed his bowling in a way that every Sunrisers batsman struggle to get going. And most importantly, Abhishek Sharma, I would like to say, the big jolt that they had was that miscommunication, and which led to Abhishek Sharma's dismissal. And after that, Mitchell Stark just ran over Delhi Capitals all over.
Exactly. I mean, if you look at the wickets, what Stark has actually picked up, it is Travis Head, the Centurion Ishan Kishan, and then it is Nitish Kumar Reddy. I know the shot was actually not required during the power play, but ultimately, like those three crucial, the backbone, what we call for Sunrisers Hyderabad, has been broken in the power play itself. So now, I'll come to you, Sagar. That one surprising call which Sunrisers took to get in Mulder in as an impact in the first innings only, because they know they could not able to understand the pitch, I believe, or else they had also had Jaydev Unadkat. They have brought in Zishan Ansari as well, one key factor who also picked up 3 wickets. And if we talk about lots of positives on the Sunrisers point of view as well, you have seen Aniket Verma. I mean, what a talent
Good
is.
player.
Just like, I mean, scoring 74 runs in just 41 balls is not so easy, especially in a track like Vizag. So, these three things I just wanted you to explain.
Okay, so firstly, what I would like to tell our viewers is that just before the start of IPL, our Crick Zenified team, we had listed down some of the young talents to watch out for, and Aniket Verma was one of the names as well. So, like
Exactly.
just we predicted, I think he has performed that really well. If you look at even the first match against RR, he finished I mean, he came, he hit a six, and the second ball he got out, but then again in the second match also he showed intent and what he could actually bring to the table. And yesterday we saw the pedigree of the player, because you understand the player when he performs in such kind of pressure situations. You had all your main batsmen gone down, and then that is where he built the innings. And just the way he hits those shots, I think even the commentators were mentioning that if you have players who can stand in their crease and hit a six down the ground. So, those players are actual gold dust. And Aniket Verma is one of them. And I think he's hit 102-meter six, which is the second highest as of now in this year's tournament. So, yeah, that is the pedigree of the player. And coming to again another young sensation, that is Zishan Ansari as well. Even in the domestic league that he had played. So he was the purple cap holder there as well. He had picked up the most number of wickets. So I think even he's that, when I saw his actions and all, it reminded me of Yuzi Chahal, because he brings in that orthodox kind of an action as well.
Yeah.
So I think his line and length and the way he assessed the pitch was really good. And seeing such young talents come out was, a very positive thing. And we have to give credit to SRH management, because last year they spotted Nitish Kumar Reddy, and today and this year, cut down to 1 year, we see that Nitish Kumar Reddy is a big name in Indian cricket. So
Yeah.
again, this year they have gotten Aniket Verma and Zishan Ansari, so that is a good thing. Now, talking about the impact player Ryan Mulder, I somewhere feel that they could have waited instead of going ahead with Ryan Mulder, because already I think they got him in 15th over or something around that period of time. So I think it wasn't necessary, because anyways, even though you would have, let's say, even Ryan Mulder would have scored some 20-25 runs, they would have hardly got another 170 or maybe 10 runs plus or minus maybe. So I think they could have still waited and gotten Adam Zampa itself, because we saw that Kuldeep Yadav also picked up 3 wickets. And then when it comes to SRH, again Zishan Ansari. So leg spinners were really effective yesterday. So I think if they would have brought in Adam Zampa, the match would have been even more closer, because Zampa is that kind of a spinner. And if you look at the way Vishakhapatnam plays, Adam Zampa has the best figures in Vishakhapatnam, where he had picked up 6 wickets when he was playing for RPS. So
Correct.
I think they could have waited and gotten Adam Zampa as well. Overall, if I have to say, youngsters are playing well for Sunrisers Hyderabad. It's all about the thinking of SRH that they have to assess the pitch first and then go ahead with their aggressive intent.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, that is one such kind of an example or an explanation what all our fans would have been expecting. And to know more about such kind of interesting facts, guys, you know what exactly you have to do. Just go out there, like, share, and subscribe as well. Now, before going to the next match, I would still come back to you, Arnush bhai. Now, look at the way the veteran Fab du Plessis is batting. The fitness he's maintaining, the way, I mean, at a strike rate of 185 before he gets dismissed to again to Zishan Ansari. I mean, what a talent. What else we can expect from Fab du Plessis?
Yeah, talking about Faf du Plessis, he's really an idol for many of the young cricketers, budding cricketers that are coming up.
Yep,
And look at the amount of fitness that he carries with him. Like he just literally bats the way he can. He just fields the way every youngster wants to field.
correct.
And the kind of shot he executes, it shows that the amount of fitness and the amount of work he puts in every single day. And look at the leagues he's playing. He's playing South Africa T20 League. He's in the different kinds of leagues as well,
He's
the
playing
IL
well.
T20 as well.
Uh,
So he's playing right now, even at this age, and that's why Delhi Capitals got him. It was a steal for Delhi Capitals to get him at such a price.
correct.
And talking about his batting yesterday, just gave the momentum. Everyone was expecting Jake Fraser McGurk to get off the blocks, but the thing was that he gave Jake Fraser McGurk the time that he needs to spend, and he just went the other way because Faf du Plessis usually takes some time before getting like. But yesterday he was just having a blazing start, and that start basically took the game away from SRH in the initial overs as well. And the way then the KL Rahul came up, and it was just mind blowing to see him execute. So all in all, it was a perfect game for Delhi Capitals as they just chased it down in the like overs to spare. So
Exactly. I mean,
yeah.
Delhi
I
Capitals.
wanted to add another point
Sure.
to Arunish by what he said. Yeah, I think that, somewhere we have to give credit to DC management as well because they trusted Faf du Plessis, and when no other bidders were there, they went ahead and acquired him. And if you look at most of the playing 11s of, all these cricket experts and whoever it may be, everyone thought that it would be KL Rahul who would open with JFM, and then that would how the batting lineup would go, and Faf du Plessis would be rather considered as a backup. But I think they trusted him. They gave him the vice captaincy option, and showing that trust in players is really, really important, and the experience, especially that Duplessis carries playing across different leagues. And I think we have to give credit to DC management for trusting him.
Exactly. I mean, just like time travel, like 1 year back, he was with RCB, captaining the RCB team for almost like 3 years, and then like ultimately, like when they decided to move on, no bidders were actually coming in front and picking up Fab du Plessis. But you have seen the result. One person's loss is somebody else's gain, is what it is. Now, overall, it was again a fantastic game between these two franchises. A tournament is still wide open. It's just been 2 games ahead for each and every single franchise. We have seen lots and lots of new talents, the veterans coming into the picture, all those things happening, and all the entertainment, excitement, important numbers, stats, everything. You're gonna get it. Where else? In Quick Zenify. That's been our first match in the afternoon. Now, to talk about the second match, which has exactly happened way back to Northeast, let's travel to Guwahati and see what exactly it has happened there against the Chennai Super Kings and the inaugural champions, Rajasthan Royals. Now, again, same these two. I just wanted to come and ask with you, Sagar, first thing first. And then I'll come to you, Anush bhai, as well to talk more about CSK, the things as well. What actually went well for Rajasthan yesterday?
So yeah, talking about Rajasthan Royals, I think their bowling clicked at the right time. It was their main important bowler, Jofra Archer, who gave them a really, really good start, I should say. First over you come in, you remove CSK is one of the most important batsmen, Rachin Ravindra, for a duck, and then bowling the first over as a wicket maiden. So that is where I think RR kind of, and I personally believe that this season, when you're playing against CSK, if you get Rachin Ravindra and Ruturaj Gaikwad out as early as possible, you have already won the 90% of the match against CSK because they are their main pillars. So now again coming back to Rajasthan Royals, Jofra Archer bowled really well. They gave him the, I mean, they gave he gave Rajasthan Royals the start that they required. And again, it was Wanindu Hasaranga as well. He read the pitch really well, and then it was basically like if you're hitting a six to Hasaranga, next ball he's getting you out. So he's basically making that what do you call that comeback of sorts, as you can say that was a kind of comeback he was making. And even when it comes to batting as well, Nitish Rana actually it totally looked like he was playing on a different pitch. So if you're taking out someone like a Ravichandran Ashwin, who's such an experienced campaigner in international and even in IPL, first over Ashwin is bowling and you're just playing around with his field. Ashwin looked clueless bowling to Nitish Rana that, he's just going on sweeping him. He's hitting him towards the square leg region where the car was parked, and almost I think twice it hit the car. So yeah, I think that is where thrice it hit the car. So I think that is where when you have a change in that mindset, the way Nitish Rana gave the start, it basically ignited that spirit inside Rajasthan Royals. And even the captain Rian Parag as well. So in the first two matches, he looked a bit dicey. He wasn't looking that comfortable. But yesterday's match, I think, because of the confidence that they got from their batting and even the way Rian batted as well. So I think that is where they kind of won the game when they had a change in their mindset. And we have to give credit to Parag as well. In the last over, I think everyone expected that it would be Jofra Archer who would bowl the final over, but he trusted in Sandeep Sharma. He gave him the ball. I think he basically went up with the matchup that they had previous year when Sandeep Sharma was to finish the game against Chennai Super Kings. And again, it was the same scenario. He had to defend about 10 runs or something against Dhoni, and he won the match for them. So again, yesterday also he had to defend around 20 runs. He got Dhoni out. And there, I think it was Shimron Atmayer who kept the cool and took a brilliant catch out there uh, in the mid-wicket region. So yeah, I think overall, if I have to say, it wasn't a one-man brilliance. It was overall a team performance. And I think the main man yesterday was, there were actually two main person out there. It was Nitish Rana and Hasaranga.
Exactly. I mean, if I know everybody might have already watched the match and all those things, like to do go in depth of about all these things, okay, you know what exactly you have to do. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my point of view, because everybody was thinking that again Rian Parag would come at number three. The gimmick what which was done, I don't know, like RR management have thought really well, understood the conditions well, and they have promoted Nitish Rana at number three. The result, what we have seen, he has striking the ball at 225 before he gets dismissed to, again, who else? Ashana. Okay, and all thanks to Dhoni for his brilliant awareness of the mind. And it's just a caution to each and every single player out there. Whenever Ashwin stops his bowling, you just have to rethink what exactly Ashwin will be doing. If you're stepping him out, then you have no chance of getting back. If you're stepping out, just step out and walk back to the pavilion. Why? You have a stumping master behind you. He won't let you give you a fraction of second. And if you're so fast than Dhoni, then you can only go back. The recent example we have seen against Noor Ahmed and Phil Salt at Chepauk couple of days ago. Now, Arnish bhai, take us more about Rutraj Gaikwad's batting yesterday. I mean, the way he was batting, everybody were expecting him to come back to the form. As captain the CSK, he has a lot and lot of burden on his shoulders to take the team back on him. A great again support, well supported by Dhoni as well behind the stumps. He was continuously guiding him like what exactly you have to do, and especially the CSK management as well. Now, Rutraj Gaikwad again coming to the rescue for CSK, 63 of 44, and Rahul Tripathi 23 of 19. How important was that knock for CSK? Anush bhai.
So yeah, Ruturaj Gaikwad, as you so Ruturaj Gaikwad, as there was a start actually, whenever CSK was chasing 175 plus target, Ruturaj Gaikwad was averaging less than 10. So yesterday was a redemption from Ruturaj Gaikwad in some sorts, because he stitched a great partnership, first of all with the first of all with Vijay Shankar,
Correct,
and then Rahul was also there, part of the partnership. And yesterday was a day where Ruturaj Gaikwad initially struggled. First of all, he just got hit on the elbow from Tushar Deshpande's bouncer,
correct,
and he just struggled and got his way through. And then he started hitting those sweet drives that we always used to see from Ruturaj Gaikwad. And he basically steered the chase for CSK, but unfortunately they couldn't chase it down in the last few overs. Credit to RR management as well. And yesterday was a day where Ruturaj Gaikwad, everyone was expecting something from Ruturaj Gaikwad, because he being the captain of the team and being coming back to form, he just wanted to steer the chase, and he just laid it down for the CSK. And it was unfortunate that he lost the wicket at the wrong juncture, but all the credit goes to the way he stitched those partnerships with the batters that were coming along. But I want to point out two game changing moments that were there. First of all, there was a catch from Riyan Parag when it was a stunner of a catch. Because at that time, CSK was cruising along when Shivam Dubey just started hitting those sixes, as he
and yeah,
always winners. But that was a catch, which I think was the game-changing moment of the match, where Riyan Parag took the game away from CSK by
correct,
dismissing their most impact and valuable player, that is Shivam Dubey,
correct,
because he just murders spin whenever he comes onto the crease. So first of all, that was the game-changing moment, and then I think it was the call, like Sandeep, like everyone won't get it, but it was a call of giving me Mahesh Tikshna the third last over.
correct,
It was like 5 runs were required of 3 overs, and when you have Dhoni and Jadeja, and spin is coming up, then I think every team needs to think about it. But Mahesh Tikshna just executed his Yorkers pretty well and gave away just 6 runs, leaving 39 to chase in the last 2 overs. So then these were the game-changing moments from my side, like because everyone thought that Dhoni and Jadeja would definitely chase it down, because they have done it many times before. So after that, the over from Sandeep Sharma, he just replicated his heroics from 2023, in Chepauk as well. He defended again 20 runs, and he just gave literally no chance to the batters that were
to
there
come
in
back.
the yeah.
Exactly. Now, I mean, if you just like what I just wanted to add on to what Arnush has said, like that particular catch in the extra cover, mind blowing. I mean, just like he was flying like a Superman, just spread his hand out there and it got stuck in between these two fingers. That means to say that how exactly like you have judged the ball, how exactly your foot movement, how exactly you are timing and picking that catches. As they say, catches win the matches. And to dismiss Shivam Dubey at that particular time was a really, really a game-changing moment because we know if we start accelerating, then it is no stopping Shivam Dubey whatsoever. So again, like the points table looks as similar as it was. Mumbai at the bottom of the table for the first two matches. We all know that, I mean, they can still come back at any point of time. we are going to discuss in our preview for that particular match in some time right now. Again, Rajasthan in the bottom, second last, Hyderabad at 8. CSK still staying where exactly they are at point, 7 position. Leading the chart is RCB and followed by the yesterday's winner, Delhi Capitals in the afternoon's game. So followed by Lucknow Super Giants, Gujarat Titans, Punjab Kings, and KKR. So that's it from our previous show, guys. Review show. We will be coming with the preview in some time from now. Then stay tuned with us. Don't go anywhere. You know what exactly do. Subscribe, follow, share to all your friends. We'll be getting a lots and lots of more interesting comments as well. Thank you so much once again, Arnush and Sagar, for joining in and giving your time as well. Thank you so much and see you all in the next video.